So this is the Avata 2, and I'm about to show you something which you won't expect. So you ready for this? Here we go. So I'm not that, because that's really naughty, but that's not what I'm about. But this. What? One ejected battery, still turned on, and one dead Avata. Well, it's not dead because I was holding it. Battery's actually still turned on because it literally just fell out the back. So what happened there? Well, I'm just going to turn this off quickly. Is that off? Yeah, that's off. So what's happened there? Well, clearly I was able to eject the battery just by impacting the drone, or just giving it a little shove, which is not something we want when we're flying. So how does that happen? Well, actually, when I flew the drone, I didn't have the battery completely inserted. In fact, I only had it sort of about this far. If we can see, there, you can see the gap, I think, which is probably about a 1 or 2 millimeter gap. Crucially, the clips aren't secured, so you don't get a clicky noise when you push it in. So before people start chiming in, you're supposed to put in the bloody battery properly and wait for the clip. Well, you're absolutely right, and this is not that kind of video. I'm not blaming the drone, I'm not slating the drone. This is a public safety announcement. Anyway, so they've got battery slightly inserted. I'm going to power it up, and it powers up as usual. And what's crucial, it'll fly as usual as well, and there's no safety notice alert to let you know that the battery is not inserted properly. And that's really what this video is about. It's really just to alert you that, unlike other drones where you've got that sort of safety override to alert you that the battery hasn't been inserted properly, the Avata 2 doesn't have that, and it's really important that you click it in properly, because it will fly with the battery not clicked in properly, and then it can be ejected. So why is this important? Why would anyone be stupid enough not to click in the battery properly? Well, let's turn this off quickly. If you're like me and you're in a bit of a rush and you're trying to quickly change your batteries, I don't click them in. I might just do that, which is kind of like looks cool, and you know, just fly another pack. Let's go. I do the same with my Mavic 3. If I go and fly another pack. Now this one does have, I believe, something to alert you if the battery's not been inserted properly, but again, in a rush, there you go, I'm ready to go. You know, I'm just gonna fly another pack. Boom, done. But with the Avata 2, nothing will tell you if that's not been clicked in properly, so that can bite you on the ass. The other thing that can happen is, say if you're in a rush somewhere and say you're driving and you ask a passenger or a friend to quickly change over batteries on your drone to get it ready for you to fly as quick as possible when you get out of the car. If that person doesn't know the procedure to wait for that click to make sure the battery is inserted properly, again, that's where these issues can come in. And that's exactly what happened to me before. The battery just wasn't inserted properly, dropped out of the sky from 6-10 feet. Fortunately, didn't get damaged, which is really surprising with the Avata 2. So this hit concrete from about 10 feet altitude, dead stick, not a single scratch on it. So I really don't know how that happened, but I'm glad nothing did get broken. Bit of a testament to a drone that's known for being quite fragile. This is an issue which is extremely unlikely. Okay, so you'd have to be an absolute idiot to not insert the battery properly and fly with it. But the unlikelihood of it versus the impact of what will happen if you don't do it is pretty severe. So that minuscule chance of you not putting the battery in properly and waiting for that click will or can potentially result in a catastrophic failure in terms of your drone. That drone won't fail safe, it won't GPS position hold, fly home, it won't emergency land, it won't do any of that. It will just drop out of the sky before you can even know what's happening. And there are a few cases of people mentioning that the Avata's just dropped out of the sky for no reason at all. This might be one of those things I'd look at, a power failure, because anything else, normally radio signal loss, anything like that, normally the drone would fly back home again. If you have a motor failure, ESC failure, it would spin, but you'd still have video. So for it to just suddenly disappear and drop out of the sky, normally I'd look at something like a power failure, which could be caused by this. So yeah, the bottom line is as obvious as it sounds, and it really is, but especially more so with the Avata 2 than any other drone, because you don't have that safety feature of the software, the goggles alerting you that the battery's not been inserted properly. With this one, you really need to make sure that you have, because if you haven't, joke can be on you. Anyway, I'm sweating a bit here because I'm literally trying to get this video done as quick as possible before it gets dark, because it is starting to get dark already and I want to get one more pack in. So I'm going to change batteries, insert them properly, and have one more fly. Hope you enjoyed the video and hope you found it useful. If you do find these short, informative sort of videos useful, then please do remember to give it a like and hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Other than that, happy flying, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye. But it's this. But it is this. Oh, it's not that. Let's try that again.